Is he the thinker?
It's funny because he's the big guy. He's the brute too. He's the slow one, but hits the hardest.
Oh, okay. So there is differences between the
There
characters.
is, yeah. And they actually explain that right in the beginning here. There's like the big one, and then the fast one, and then the one that wears sunglasses.
Oh, I'm glad that his entire character is based on uh, sunglasses.
Yes.
Being a bad guy is great. Cool hideout, fancy hoverboards.
And no one can tell me to wear a shirt. Oh no! It's the mega famous Battletoads, including Zitz, the leader, Pimple, the strong one, and Rash,
The one with
sunglasses
sunglasses.
one.
Okay, I get it.
Don't
There
forget
you
Best
go.
Kisser.
Yeah.
Enough talk. It's time to... Best kisser? Why are you the best kisser?
Maybe because I practice on my hand
This
all
is
the
really
time.
fucking.
That just means you're the best
Yeah, it's
kisser
kind of
in
like-
hand.
Come
The
on,
humor,
There's more goons outside.
it's just ridiculous. You could kind of tell they're like trying a little bit too hard. Like, watch this. He like makes out with his hand.
Yeah.
Why was the yuck?
So anyway, we are from MyGamer.com, and this week we are playing the newly released Battletoads. Yeah, use the D-pad to swap between all the toads. The one button is jump, the one other button is attack, the other button is the strong attack. You kind of like hold it down. If you hold down the left trigger, I believe. Yep, and then you hit a button that like slurps up flies, and then there's the other. You hit left and like B or whatever. It tells you what to do, but the left button is your modifier. So like you can use your tongue as basically a grapple hook where you can grapple enemies to you, and then you can like throw them and stuff.
Why is his hand a chicken?
Because that's what Battletoads is. It's about the ridiculousness. So, like, I think if you hold the B button down, I think it's B, there you go. He, like, super kicks or punches or whatever, depending on the character. But you have to use that super attack. You'll get enemies that have shields, and the only way to break the shield is to hold down B. So if you hold down B with, like, a direction, that's when he was, like, flinging that fish around. But if you just stand still and hold B, that's when he does the big boot, the big kick. I think if you hit like, is it right trigger maybe that like dashes or something, or maybe it's a right bumper? You can now hit the left. Yeah, you can grab that. Okay, I thought you can grab it with your tongue too. Yeah, so you break the fences. It just says hold B. So yeah, stage 1 here just tells you how to play. So I played this on Xbox. We're playing the PC version here, but. So hold enter.
It's decided to fucking drop controller input.
Oh,
Yeah, that was weird.
yeah, you don't want to use a controller for this. All right.
That was outstanding
weird.
game.
That was weird. But yeah, so I've been playing Battletoads. I think I'm on level 4 or maybe 5 or something at max. So I'm a few levels in, but I'm not super impressed with it. If you hit the left trigger and maybe the X button or Y, then you can like suck up the flies to get some energy. But you got full health anyway, so you don't really need it. Yeah, right trigger and a direction dashes.
Fucking fantastic. Great game. Love it.
Did it lose connection again?
No. The connection is fine. It just for some reason in those screens it doesn't want to. I don't fucking know, man.
So you got to hit enter versus like A button on the controller.
And then it's like, oh, you want to join? And it's like, I don't.
Oh, that's weird. There, yeah, left trigger and Y. In the later stages, you use your tongue to jump into the background, like a 2.5D kind of a thing.
Okay, that's neatish.
Yeah, they tried to. They sure implemented a lot, like over the original games. It's beyond just like a standard beat 'em up. Like there's a little bit of strategy involved. You gotta dodge out of the way. You gotta hold down the B button for the super attack. You gotta use your tongue to do stuff.
We offer competitive wages, dinner insurance, and paternity leave.
No way, Dorkshank!
Then die!
I mean, that's pretty good for a gang. Not gonna lie.
I'm not a fan of the Saturday morning cartoon art style, though.
I don't think anyone is. I don't know many people who are like, you know what? Fucking this Battletoads.
You know what Battletoads
needed?
needs? Yeah, a bad art style. Where did that come from?
Oh,
Like this-
I'm really fucking glad that he can like one combo fucking KO me.
Yeah. So that's what sucks. Because so if you play this one player, we should also point that out that this game can't support up to 3 players, and it's drop in, drop out, but it's local only. There's no online multiplayer. Like if you look at a game like the Streets of Rage reboot, which just came out not too long ago too. That was only a couple of months ago or whatever. That game had online multiplayer. So what the fuck? Why can't Battletoads, like, which is kind of a well-known series, franchise, even though it hasn't been around for 20 years or whatever, 15, 20 years. But yeah, you can get smoked here playing single player.
Yeah,
You just
like
get overwhelmed, and like they don't. That's what I hate about these games. It's like they design it for 3 players, but the vast majority of people are going to play it solo, and so you just get killed. You just get overwhelmed. Yeah, I think Rash might be my favorite. He's kind of in the middle. He's fast enough. He has a pretty good reach with his big closing fist
the
move.
fuck was that?
Is that?
Yeah, so you don't even you finish him off later in the
Instantly
stage. He comes back
gratifying
again.
victory ceremony!
So eat those flies because you need all the health that you can get. And then you could run with the right trigger. So each stage, you can eat that thing in the background, that gem thing. Yeah, see, tongue push. So each stage, there's those 5 gem things that you got to get. I don't know what it unlocks, but I know there's 5 in each stage. Some are just out in the open like this, but other ones you have to like do certain things to get them, beat enemies so fast, or actually hit a button. There's some like bad like mini games and stuff sometimes. Yeah, you just get killed. I mean, we're playing this on the medium difficulty, but I mean, really just a few hits and you fall.
I love that we're playing it on the fucking medium difficulty, and it's like
Brutal.
they still fucking like, oh, you're just a toad. You're not a Battletoad. The actual fuck was that?
That was I've never seen that move yet.
Really?
This bubblegum
Yeah,
just
he
won't
comes
quit.
back. I don't even know if he might even run away again after this one. I can't remember now. But we got to get to level 2 because level 2 is like, it's so dumb. They're like, we have to get jobs. So they get like these like mini game jobs that last literally 1 minute. And you just got to like, push the button. It's stupid. They're clearly just going for humor. There's also a speeder bike level. I think that might have been level 3. But instead of going from left to right, you actually go into the screen. So kind of like a Mario Kart, I guess, ish. but you're still just dodging things.
Yeah, that's.
See ya.
Problem is too is when you die,
What?
you kind of go
Is
back
that
pretty
pitch bump?
far.
Besides
Really?
punching too slowly.
Yeah, it's like checkpoints,
Nice one.
and you're gonna, you know, I started dying a lot in the later stages.
So it's
And then I
like
got
that
annoyed and then
one
I-
VR
and then I
game we were
stopped.
playing. What was it? Fucking Wolf and Pig.
Oh yeah, Wolf and Pig, right? Yeah, exactly.
That we were just like.
Yep. Grab that gem in the background there. Left trigger and Y.
Yeah, I was misaligned or something.
Yeah, you got it. You can't be like right under it. You got to be actually a little bit off to the side. I feel like some of these enemies too, maybe
Are
because
just
they're
damage sponges.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. They just have too much energy. Like they should fall, and then they get bitchy because they start blocking a lot, and they always go with the same. Let's just get on both sides of them and overwhelm them strategy.
Ah, that's cool.
Yep, and then they shoot you from across the screen because you know you can clearly use crowd control abilities when you're playing solo. You know that's nice. Yeah, hopefully we can beat this.
How was I?
See?
How was I supposed to dodge that when I was in the fucking air?
Yeah, this is the problem with solo play. Like instead of there being 5 guys on the screen, I'd say max 3. Now if this was 3-player, you kind of wouldn't have any problem.
No, and it feels like it was balanced for that.
Exactly. Dude, like you got no chance of dodging that with these hoverboarding assholes.
And it's like they hit me once and I'm dead.
Exactly, and then these guys, these pink guys, you have to hold down B to warm up your super attack, but you don't have enough time to hold down B because these other assholes are going to shoot you.
What the fuck? I
See?
literally was in the middle of an attack animation.
Oh, one more wave. You kind of got to, yeah, you got to do like a hit and run. Give 1 3-hit basic light combo, get the hell out of there, and do it all again. Jump out of the way. Hope you hit more than one guy with your punch. Okay. So I think this is the last pig.
I don't want to fight him again.
One more time. Yeah, this is it.
It's not enjoyable.
Time's a charm.
So yeah, you fight the pig and he actually dies this
Give up,
time.
Porkshank. There's 3 of us and only 1 of you.
Oh.
Oh yeah? Well, there's still 3 of us.
Oh, you fight 2 of them. That's right. I forgot about that. So you got to go with the strategy of try to focus on one guy at a time.
That's acceptable. That's what you want. If I had paid money for this game, I'd be so fucking pissed.
Yeah, it's not
Fun, good,
It's not
enjoyable,
Not
original.
I really hate the art style. Man, do I hate the. I mean, when I first heard that Battletoads are coming back, I was like, oh man, yes, this is cool. I'm curious to see what they do. It's been a couple decades.
That IP has been neglected for so long.
It's been neglected. There's been a lot of advancements in the brawler genre. Let's see what we can do. Microsoft owns Rare now. They can throw some money at it to make sure there's some quality there.
Yep.
But like to not have online play for a game specifically built around co-op is just so disappointing. All right, so he killed this pig, but now, so that's level 1 brawler, and then play level 2 here is ridiculous. So it's so dumb. They like get jobs. Watch. So they get jobs, and I think level 3 is the speeder bike. We'll play a little bit of the speeder bike, and then so you can get a taste of what's coming.
Now fly!
They can fly.
I forgot we fly.
Yeah,
Yep. Everyone loves
that's
it, and now we can fly.
they lay it on thick with the humor.
Battletoads, chant with me. We are God. We are God. We are God.
Okay.
What the? Tony, cut the work. There's friggin' frogs in here. Who is this guy? Hang tight, frogs. We're gonna get you out of that bunker.
Bunker?
We are gods! We are... No, not this time. Just me. Fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so at the end of each level, they rank you.
Executed. In lighter news, we've all heard of Toad in the Hole. But toads in a hole? Julie Saturn Rings has more.
Thanks, Zerb. Sounds bizarre, but that's exactly what a local construction crew
Yeah.
discovered this afternoon.
So
Yeah, so we was digging, you know.
this whole thing is they're
construction
clearly
stuff,
just
and I found
jabbing
this
at
toad with a
themselves.
friggin' frog strapped inside. And I mean, it stinks. So we checked the wiring, and these morons been in there for 26 years living a simulated fantasy life. And I mean, they stink.
26 years in a fantasy bunker? You'd have to be gullible not to figure that one out. So, frogs, how you feeling? Stupid?
We're not frogs. We're toads.
The Battletoads. We're famous superheroes.
This just in. No, you're not. This has been Julie Saturn Rings asking, what are they going to do now?
See, like, no, you're not, because you haven't been around for 2 decades. Here we go. So you actually have to do this. So hit left bumper, right bumper, left bumper. It's so dumb. So keep going. Okay, now rotate, and now it's going to switch to the next toad. All right, here we go. Now just type on the computer and then smash it with B. And you got 100K.
I thought the promotion was pretty much a guarantee
That's-
at this point.
Just keep going. I know, just keep going. When I played this, I was like, what the fuck is going on? What is this?
And I told him I don't care about games from the 90s. Some things are just meant to stay buried forever.
What the fuck is...
They just say, assume good intent.
Oh wait, that weird lizard guy's looking.
So you get Captain Bones from Sea of Thieves because it's just the other rare and nobody's signing. That's it. So that's it. That's the whole thing.
What the fuck?
What?
Like they just go for ridiculous humor, breaking the fourth wall, making fun of themselves.
You're right. I'll go apologize. Knock, knock. Sorry, we're poor. Oh, it's just Rash wearing a diaper.
I solved it!
Solve what?
Come in, brothers. Are we brothers? We never talk about it. Doesn't matter. Take a seat, I'll stand. No. You stand, I'll sit. Everyone stands. Listen, I've been up all night mimicking the methods of TV detectives. Tracking, triangulating, enhance, and I pinpointed the precise location of the Dark Queen.
Could you pinpoint a dumpster and burn that diaper?
This is the Dark Queen we're talking about, remember? She nearly destroyed the galaxy, I think, but we beat her up, which sent her, and I want to say, spinning into space, and we can do it again. Who's in? Zitz? Pimple, Zitz?
Sorry, Rash. I'm a masseuse now. My fists are for pleasure, not pain.
And I'm lead attacher at the email factory. We're moving on.
Moving on to what? Our sink is busted? The pipes are frozen? There are train tracks in our living room!
No. We have good jobs and a roof over our heads.
It's extremely Saturday morning
I'm not
cartoon.
ready to be irrelevant. I'm not ready to live my life as just another toad. But mostly, I'm not certain that I could.
Okay, Rash, we're in. Let's go build you a brand new audience.
You really mean it?
You're damn right I do. Now, where do we find the Dark Queen?
Not where. When?
Time travel?
No, we'll leave when I've cleaned myself up. Then we're renting turbo bikes, baby! Woohoo! Battletoads reboot!
So here is the speeder bike level. It's not long. You got to give it a shot. It's basically like that game show Hole in the Wall.
Hey, remember, fellas, these turbo bikes are rentals.
And then along the way are those gems you kind of got to grab. I mean, you don't have to grab them, but... And then you think you can hit the bumpers or the triggers to kind of dash in that direction.
Yeah.
You kind of have to do that towards the end there. This is beatable. I mean, I beat it, I think, on the first time. I think I died once towards the end. It's not like original NES Battletoads where nobody could beat the speeder bike level because it was ridiculous.
Is it as bad as Sewer Shark?
No.
Everyone loved Sewer Shark.
Right. That was Sega CD?
Yeah, that was, and it was innovative at the time.
At the time, yeah.
Coming through!
Because everyone would... Why would you put like, when everyone's like, you know what the worst level in those games were? The speeder bike levels. Cool, let's put one in.
But let's just make it a different perspective. I mean, I think at this point you, like, have to have a speeder bike level because, I mean, that's what Battletoads was known for, was the ridiculous, hard speeder bike level.
There were multiple.
There were a couple of them. We were talking about this before we started streaming, but, like, the original Battletoads is a multi-genre game. It's not just a
yeah, and you brought up the arcade game, and I'm like, there's an arcade game.
Yeah. People think that Battletoads is just, a straight up brawler. It's not. It's like, so here's you got a speeder bike level, the other level you're going down a hole, the other, like, first level you have a beat 'em up level, but then the boss is like a first person perspective, and then a later level is a snow ice level where you're slipping down hills.
It's a first person perspective from his angle.
From the boss's angle, yeah, which is weird, which is unique. So it's not like Battletoads is and then there's like Battletoads Double Dragon is a brawler, absolutely. There's Battletoads the arcade game, which is playable on Rare Replay. Straight up brawler, absolutely. But they're trying to go back with this reboot to multi-genre gameplay. It's not just to beat 'em up.
They're handsome boys, but they're mean as dirt and itching to embarrass you. Hope it doesn't come to that.
Well, and the issue with the... What the fuck was that?
You just clipped it, I guess. I feel like his hang time should be like just a half second more.
Yeah.
I think another one of those gems is coming up. Yeah, see, that was bullshit.
All of the toads have different hang times, too.
And then if you die, it's going to kick you back. Yeah, there it was. I missed that one, too. Yeah, so
the original speeder bike levels, there was, like... At least this one tries to televise, like, oh, there's a pit. There's, like, shit on the floor that it'll tell you, like, oh, there's a pit here.
Yes.
But... And you can kind of see, like...
Yeah, you get enough
shit
warning.
Coming, but, like, in the other one, you had to fucking memorize everything.
Yeah, it gave you a slight warning, whereas basically no warning at all. Yeah, you just had to memorize. Yeah, you should be able to beat the... Oh, so when you got that checkpoint, Pimple, who was dead at the top of the screen and said he was KO'd, came back.
Okay.
Now, so you kind of get some health back. Yeah, but like one hit.
Oh, I warned you, Toads. Now my beautiful boys are spreading all sorts of lies about you until you return my backs. This is my business model.
He sounds pretty annoyed.
You know what they say.
Don't trust obviously unstable anthropomorphic toads?
They don't even own their own speeder bikes. At least the Ninja Turtles had their own van.
And blimp.
And blimp, that's right, they had the blimp.
Dude, I wanted that blimp so fucking bad.
Did you ever have the Technodrome?
No!
That was like...
No, because clearly my parents hated me.
$1 bajillion. That thing was like massive. It was like bigger than a basketball.
Well, what the fuck? It's like,
yeah.
What was that? The flag? The fucking G.I. Joe fucking battleship? That was like 8 feet long. USS Flag.
It was like, was it an aircraft carrier or something?
Yeah, it was an aircraft carrier, and it was like almost 2 scale. And it was just fucking massive. And even if you didn't fucking like G.I. Joe, you wanted the flag. Because it was just fucking awesome. It was also like $1,000
yeah,
in 1980s money.
Exactly, that was like 1979, 1980, whatever the hell it was. Oh yeah, I remember this part now. You got these holes you gotta jump. I think this is like the last segment. Those walls with the holes start coming at you faster. And then they hide a gem in one of these holes where it's like you don't have enough time to react.
Yeah, so they're back to their old tricks of like rote memorization.
Yes. You kind of have to jump quick and early here.
Yeah. Wow, this level has overstayed its welcome.
I was gonna say, I think this is the last one now. There it is.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if this is the last one.
And then it goes back to being a brawler after this.
It's going on. This is like gone on way too fucking long.
Last one. You gotta beat it so we don't have to do this again. There's the end. Oh, that was the end right there. Damn. Smoked.
How do you feel about Battletoads? Well, I hate it.
Yeah, I mean, it's Rare, which is now Microsoft, and Microsoft has all the money in the world. Just throw a little bit more at this and put online multiplayer, will you? I can't believe they released a game
in 2020.
In 2020, that's not Xbox Live compatible. That's such bananas to me for a game built around multiplayer. How can you limit that? Man.
To learn a real trade. Please return my bikes.
But anyway, what do you think about Battletoads here?
What's he so worried about? The bikes look literally the same as when we started.
I get the humor. Like, I like they're making fun of themselves. I think that's kind of the right thing to do because it's been so long.
Yeah. Fuck this game is how I feel.
Straight and to the point.
Yep.
But anyway, thank you for watching. We are at mygamer.com. Put us in your favorites. We post a bunch of news, reviews, preview streams, all that good stuff. You can follow us at mygamernews, and you can follow me on Twitter at ZackGaz, ZackGaz. And until next time, thank you for watching, and game on.